Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Max's Perspective podcast. Thanks for joining us today. The next thing you need to decide is how long are you going to exercise when you exercise? Like what time are you, what amount of time are you going to exercise? So we know, at this point, we know when we're going to exercise, but for how long? So to be honest, it doesn't, if you're doing exercise every single day, as we determined in step 1, then it doesn't have to be too long. Like as long as you do it every day, it doesn't have to be too long. Even a 15-minute workout would be great. Every single day, 15-minute workout, you will see results. Obviously, the more you do, the more results you will get. So, just be realistic. If you have to go to work at 8 a.m. and you only get off work at 6 or 7 p.m., then, you can't do a big exercise in the morning because you're probably not going to get enough sleep and you're probably going to be very tired. So just see what you can do. Be realistic. So at this point, how long are you going to do it for? Just be realistic. And remember, because you're doing it every day, it doesn't have to be too long. People that go to the gym for 2 hours, that is ridiculous. You do not need to do that. I would say 1 hour maximum. Okay, the next step is now you need to set a program, like write down a program. What are you going to do every single day? And this is quite fun. This is something that will sort of change. The more you do it, you will sort of find things you like, find things you don't like, find things that work, find things that don't work. Like everybody's body likes different things, so some things might hurt you, or some things might just feel awkward and uncomfortable, or some things you do them and you're like, ooh, that feels good, and you sort of feel that it makes you feel better. So you also need to do some research, like look at like Google things and YouTube things and find little exercises that work. So if you go to a gym, you can look for gym exercises. If you're a runner, you can look for sort of running techniques or different routes or things like that. If you're a swimmer, you can look for different swimming techniques or strokes. Or if you're just doing gym at the home, you can look for gym routines for the home. And you just want to find a few exercises that you can do every day. And remember, you're going to try to change these every day. You don't want to do the same body part every single day because it needs some time to relax so that the effect of it can kick in. All right, so set a program. Choose your thing. Say Monday, I'm going to do only push-ups. Tuesday, I'm going to do only sit-ups. Wednesday, I'm going to do only a 5K run. Thursday, I'm going to do more push-ups. Friday, I'm going to do more sit-ups, and sort of have some cycles. Have some repeats, but not every day. And the last 2 things is to try and make it a bit more fun, because let's be honest, exercise is not the most fun thing in the world. It does make you feel good, but it's hard to do. Some suggestions I have to make it fun is, one is to make playlists, like make music playlists. I actually know that I like to go for a run that's about half an hour. So I make a playlist that's exactly 30 minutes long or about, and I've got all these playlists on my phone that are about 30 minutes long, and I enjoy making them. I even give them like a little special name and a image, and I kind of keep sort of updating them and trying to make them better. And sometimes I forget about one and I go back to it. I'm like, oh, this is a good playlist, and da da da. So that's a nice way to do it, like my running playlists. But of course, for any exercise, that's good. Another thing you could do is find podcasts. I have spoken about podcasts on this podcast before, and there are so many good podcasts out there. So while you're exercising, you could learn something, or you could just hear something funny or whatever. One thing I don't suggest is watching TV, because when you exercise, you do need to be quite focused. You can't just be lazy and do exercise and like watch TV and not think about what you're doing. You do need to think about what you're doing. You need to keep your body fit and straight and your muscles correct and your posture correct and the way you stand and the way you bend and the way you do things. You need to be thinking about that. And you need to be counting how many have I done, how much time is left, I would also suggest getting a nice app or stopwatch to time things or keep track of things, and that'll also be quite fun. Okay, so that is how to start exercising regularly and get into the habit. Don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. It is easy. The first time is the most hardest time, but after that, just keep going, and be realistic. Don't overdo it. Like, don't think in the beginning, oh, okay, I'm going to start exercise and I'm going to do like 100 of this a day and Just start small and grow. Don't give yourself too much in the beginning, because then you will not enjoy it after 1 week or 1 month. You will stop. Do it small, but do it regularly. And here's your question for today. What amount of time should you ideally spend on exercising every single day? Is it A, 10 minutes, B, 2 hours, C, 6 minutes, or D, 15 to 60 minutes? Good luck. All right. Thanks, everyone. I hope that helps, and I hope you lose lots of weight and you all get very strong. Summer is coming, so you got to look good for the beach. All right. See you soon.